Hi, I want to do a personal review here of the SKLZ Pro Mini hoop. And I've seen all the commercials online and on YouTube from the company SKLZ. Basically, people having a lot of fun doing alley-oops in their dorm room, in the office, and stuff like that. And realistically, you can't really do that with this. The reason being is it's fairly high quality and it is very realistic. But the problem is with the ball that they've given you, it's actually one of those rubbery balls, kind of like a dodgeball, that's very rubbery and bouncy. And if you ever use this indoors, it'll definitely break something. It'll bounce, off of 5 walls on a normal shot before it even touches anything. And so it's basically like playing basketball with a dodgeball, except you're doing it indoors in a room that is, basically 10% smaller than any other basketball court. But having said that, I would still buy this because I actually use one of these softer, mushy balls to play with it. And it works just fine, the same way. You're not going to dribble indoors to begin with. So this ball here is really useless for playing with this backboard. So that's the first thing. So get yourself one of these and you'll be able to actually shoot hoops on this thing. So let me go over the quality of this. This is real nylon here, which is great. It's very realistic, and this thing's made of real metal, and you could see there's a spring here. That's a real spring, but at the same time, you're not going to do dunks on this. The commercial that they have online is a little bit embellished, obviously. So when you get this, you're going to be a little bit disappointed that you're not going to be able to do all the fancy dunks and alley-oops that you see in the commercial. But at the same time, I don't regret buying this, and I'll buy it again. At Walmart, when it's on sale, it's like $20–25, which is a great price. So let me go through some of the measurements, because some people had questions about the measurements. So if I put a ruler here, you could see how it goes up to the 9 inches. So it's 9 inches in diameter, and the hoop itself is basically a foot there. You can see it's a foot. So if that's a foot across there, you could see relatively that's probably about 18 inches. And then people wanted to know the thickness of the door. So I have an extra thick door, and this will fit in a standard size door, obviously. And there is foam here that cushions it. So it's going to fit in a standard size door, but it's going to also fit in one of those extra big kind of industrial strength or residential dorm doors. So there's this. You could see how the mounting bracket is. Let me tilt it over here. And then there's more cushion here and more cushion here. So it is very sturdy. There's no doubt about that. Let's see, what else? Oh, the thing about this foam, and even the white one, is it stains the doors. I have no idea why or how. I could see the black foam staining the doors, but even the white stuff stains the doors and leaves these square marks that are hard to wash off on the doors. So just be aware of that. And I've given this as a gift to somebody, in which case the door doesn't close because of this. It closes somewhat. It closes like 90% of the way, but then it doesn't close all the way. I don't have that problem in my door. But at the same time, it depends on what type of gap you have up here. So, but let me tilt this back, and you could see it basically, you know, straight on, or from the top here. So, and let me concentrate a little bit more on the steel rim so you could see the quality of that. And these nylon threads here. So there you go. That's the review of this SKLZ Mini Pro hoop here. And right there you could see the name of it, Pro Mini Hoop. And that's by SKLZ. So there you go. That's it. Thank you for watching.